Welcome everyone to Dinar Info News, your go-to channel for the latest updates, insights, and analysis on currency markets, with a special focus on the Iraqi Dinar and Vietnamese Dong. I'm your host, your name, and I'm thrilled to bring you a massive breaking news update today, August 10th, 2025. That's got the currency investment community buzzing. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join our growing community of savvy investors and currency enthusiasts. We dive deep into the world of global currencies, providing you with the information you need to stay ahead of the curve. Now, let's get straight to the headline that's shaking things up. Chase Bank is now reportedly accepting Iraqi Dinar and Vietnamese Dong for exchange. As of today, August 10th, 2025. This is a monumental development for those of us who've been tracking these currencies for years. So let's unpack what this means, why it's happening, and what you need to know moving forward. Stay with me for the next few minutes as we break down this game-changing news and explore its implications for investors, traders, and anyone holding these exotic currencies. First, let's set the stage. For years, the Iraqi Dinar and Vietnamese Dong have been the subject of intense speculation and interest in the currency investment world. The Iraqi Dinar, in particular, has been a focal point for investors due to Iraq's potential for economic recovery and growth following decades of conflict and instability. The dinar's value has been suppressed for a long time, but many have speculated that a revaluation could be on the horizon as Iraq stabilizes its economy, increases oil production, and strengthens its position in global markets. Similarly, the Vietnamese Dong has been a currency to watch. With Vietnam's rapidly growing economy, increasing foreign investment, and expanding manufacturing sector, investors have long held on to these currencies, hoping for a significant appreciation in value. However, one of the biggest hurdles for dinar and dong holders has been the difficulty of exchanging these currencies at major banks. Most mainstream financial institutions in the United States and elsewhere have been hesitant to accept these currencies for exchange, citing concerns about liquidity, volatility, or lack of demand. That's why today's news about Chase Bank, one of the largest and most respected financial institutions in the world, is such a big deal. So, what exactly is happening? According to sources trending on X and various currency exchange forums, Chase Bank has officially begun accepting both Iraqi Dinar and Vietnamese Dong for exchange at select branches as of August 10, 2025. This move marks a significant shift in the banking industry's approach to these currencies, which have often been considered exotic or high. While the information is still fresh and we're working to verify the details, early reports suggest that Chase is offering competitive exchange rates for both currencies. Though the exact rates haven't been fully disclosed yet, some posts on X indicate that the bank may be limiting exchanges to specific amounts or requiring account holders to schedule appointments for larger transactions, which is typical for handling less common currencies. If you're holding dinar or dong, this could be a golden opportunity to start planning your next steps. But as always, proceed with caution and do your due diligence. We'll dive into some practical tips for navigating this development later in the script. But first, let's explore why Chase might be making this move now. The timing of Chase Bank's decision is no coincidence. Let's look at the broader context. Iraq has been making strides in stabilizing its economy over the past few years. The country has increased its oil exports, which account for a significant portion of its GDP, and has been working to diversify its economy through infrastructure investments and foreign partnerships. Recent reports from international financial organizations suggest that Iraq's central bank has been taking steps to strengthen the dinar, including reducing reliance on the US dollar in domestic transactions and improving foreign exchange reserves. These efforts have boosted confidence in Iraq's economic outlook, which may have prompted major banks like Chase to reconsider their stance on the dinar. On the Vietnamese side, Vietnam's economy has been one of the fastest growing in Southeast Asia, with a booming tech sector, strong export markets, and increasing foreign direct investment. The dong, while still undervalued compared to major currencies like the US dollar, has shown signs of stability, making it a more attractive option for banks to handle. Chase's decision could be a signal that they see long-term potential in these currencies, or at the very least, they're responding to growing customer demand from investors who've been holding dinar and dong for years. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Is this a sign that a revaluation is imminent? This is the question on every dinar and dong holder's mind. The short answer is, we don't know for sure, but the signs are encouraging. When a major bank like Chase starts accepting a currency that was previously considered too volatile or obscure, it's often an indicator of increased confidence in that currency's stability or future value. However, it's important to temper expectations. Currency reevaluations are complex and depend on a variety of factors, including government policies, economic conditions, and global market dynamics. While Chase's move is exciting, it doesn't necessarily mean a massive revaluation is happening tomorrow. What it does suggest is that the infrastructure for handling these currencies is improving, which could pave the way for greater liquidity and acceptance in the future. For investors, this is a positive step, as it reduces one of the biggest barriers to profiting from these currencies, the ability to exchange them easily. So, what should you do if you're holding Iraqi Dinar or Vietnamese Dong? First and foremost, don't rush to your nearest Chase branch without doing your homework. Start by contacting your local branch to confirm whether they're participating in this program, as not all locations may be equipped to handle these currencies yet. If they are, ask about the exchange process, including any fees, limits, or documentation requirements. Some reports suggest that Chase may require you to have an account with them or to provide proof of the currency's authenticity. So be prepared for that. Next, keep an eye on the exchange rates. Currency values fluctuate daily, and you'll want to exchange at a time when you're getting the best possible rate. If you're not sure where to start, consider consulting with a financial advisor who specializes in foreign currencies. They can help you assess whether now is the right time to exchange or if holding on to your currency for a potential revaluation makes more sense. And of course, stay tuned to Dinar Info News for the latest updates. We'll be monitoring this story closely and bringing you any new developments as they happen. Before we wrap up, let's talk about the bigger picture. Chase Bank's decision to accept Iraqi Dinar and Vietnamese Dong could be a game changer for the currency investment community, but it's also a reminder of the importance of staying informed and cautious. The world of exotic currencies is full of opportunities, but it's also fraught with risks. Scams, misinformation, and unrealistic promises have plagued the dinar and dong markets for years. So always verify information through reputable sources. Here at Dinar Info News, we're committed to cutting through the noise and bringing you clear, actionable insights. If this news about Chase Bank pans out, it could mark the beginning of a new era for dinar and dong investors, one where these currencies are taken more seriously by mainstream financial institutions. But as always, patience and diligence are key. That's all for today's breaking news update on Dinar Info News. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with your fellow investors, and drop a comment below to let us know your thoughts on Chase Bank's big move. Are you planning to exchange your dinar or dong? Or are you holding out for a potential revaluation? Let's get the conversation going. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. This is your name, signing off from Dinar Info News. Stay informed, stay smart, and we'll see you in the next video.